Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our daily language review corrections video. We are on week 6, day 3. So the first two sentences, as always, we need to read the sentence and find as many errors as we can. So number 1 says, Aunt Judy took my brother and myself shopping and my brother was bored. The first error that I see here is with Aunt Judy. The J in Judy needs to be capitalized along with the A in aunt. So they already capitalized the A in aunt, but that needs to be a capital J because it's the proper name of a person. So Aunt Judy took my brother and myself shopping. Anytime you have yourself and someone else in a sentence, if you cover up my brother and then read this without it, it will become clear if it's correct or not. Aunt Judy took myself shopping. No, we would not say that. We would say Aunt Judy took me shopping. So now we can take that out and we know Aunt Judy took my brother and me shopping. And my brother was bored. Okay. We won't use and. And means in addition. We want the word that means a contrast, which is but. But my brother was bored. The comma is correct. Aunt Judy took my brother and me shopping is a complete sentence. My brother was bored is a complete sentence. So anytime you have two complete sentences with a conjunction in the middle, that's when you have the comma and the conjunction. So this is what we call a compound sentence. You don't have to write that, but this is just helpful for you for later. So this is how we will type it. Capital A in aunt, one is the proper name and also it is a beginning of a sentence. Judy, capital J because it's a proper name, took my brother and me shopping, comma, don't forget the comma, but my brother was bored. Don't forget the period at the end. Okay, number 2. After we finished lunch, me and her take my brother home. All right, let's start with after we finished lunch. So finished is misspelled. There are too many N's. So I'm going to cross off one N. Finished should be spelled F-I-N-I-S-H-E-D. After we finished lunch. Now, her and me. So the first rule is you always put the other person first. So that would be she, but not capitalized because it's in the middle of the sentence. She and. So she took my brother home or her took my brother home. So it is she. Now we need to know what do we put here, me or I. I take my brother home or me take my brother home. I makes sense. So this one is going to be she and I. So now there's a problem with take. Take is present tense. Finished is past tense. They need to be in the same tense. So the past tense verb for take is took. After we finished lunch, she and I took my brother home. That is how the sentence should be. So the first thing we need is a capital A because it's the beginning of the sentence. Capital after we finished lunch, comma, she and I took my brother home, period at the end. Now, some of you are using the lowercase I. Anytime you're talking about yourself, like an I, like myself, it should be capitalized because you are important. So I is always capitalized. Remember, you are important. Okay, now choose the word that best completes the sentence, then explain your choice. Number 3, so I'm going to do that same technique where I read each sentence with that just one word in it. My brother was thrilled to go home and play with his dog. My brother was overjoyed to come and home and play with his dog. My brother was glad to go home and play with his dog. But Mrs. Flagg, all of them make sense. Yes. But what you need to know is thrilled and overjoyed is reserved for really exciting things like birthday parties and special occasions. So if you are just going home and playing with your dog, you are just glad. If you're meeting your puppy for the first time, that would be thrilled and overjoyed. So hopefully that makes sense to you why we would use glad there. Okay, now number 4, use context clues to figure out the meaning of the bold word. Write the meaning on the line. So number 4, we were excited to find some jewelry at a bargain price. Bargain is in bold. So we're trying to figure out what bargain is. Well, we know jewelry is very expensive. And if we're excited to find jewelry at a certain price, that would usually be a sale price or a low price. So hopefully that makes you understand the kind of words that mean the same as bargain. Okay, great work today. That brings us to the end of our corrections for week 6, day 3. All right, I'll see you next time for week 6, day 4 corrections. All right, bye for now.